Yo, 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 man. Once again, what is cracking with the Raider Nation, man? We got a lot to talk about, man. We got the answer to all the questions about the offensive line, obviously, off these last two pressures with Chip Kelly and not only, but the head coach, Pete Carroll, man. They went in there and pretty much laid it on the table as of why JPJ isn't center and why he's not going to be starting at center. You know what I mean? He gave it to us pretty cut and dry. Both Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll both went in there, guys, and gave us the answer, man. So you know what I mean. It's we're gonna have to deal with what it is. Obviously, they don't think Jackson Powers Johnson is fit for center. The way Chip Kelly was talking, and this is kind of crazy, but Jordan Meredith is resembling Jason Kelsey in a way, which I don't see whatsoever. I don't see the physicality in Meredith that Kelsey has. I don't see the accuracy of snaps that Jason Kelsey has. There's nothing that I really see that Jason Kelsey has that is really resembling Jordan Meredith in any kind of way. But they're giving it to us, guys. They're letting us know what it is. You know what I mean? Chip Kelly went in there and said basically JPJ is not going to be a center. You know what I mean? He's a better fit for our guard position. He's a bigger body, things of that nature. You know what I mean? And he would kept referring back to how Jordan Meredith is a center like Jason Kelsey. I know he said he's a Hall of Famer. He's not there yet, but just to kind of say that is like, wow. You know what I mean? Especially what we're seeing out there on field, guys. What we're seeing on field is not great. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing any kind of blitz call outs. I'm not seeing these guys do any of that out there on the offensive line. Which is really a bummer to me, dude. And I don't really see how this offensive line is going to get any better with Jordan Meredith there at center. I just don't see how that's going to work out. Not only that, guys, but Pete Carroll, you know what I mean? He went out there and pretty much said, hey, Jackson Powers Johnson hasn't hit anybody in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So we really got to get out there and see if he can compete with the guys, see what he's really made of. But the crazy thing is, guys, is last year we seen what Jackson Powers Johnson was made of. Yeah, he probably had a bad snap with AOC in that Kansas City game, which probably drawed a lot of attention to that. But honestly, dude, JPJ was a hell of a center. He was a rookie. You know what I mean? You're going to make mistakes. That's what comes with the game. But in my honest opinion, man, if you have someone who's doing great at their position, stick it out, man. Let them get those reps in. You know what I mean? Let them get where they need to be. Let them get hands-on experience in this shit. And that's how you mold a guy into being a really great player. Like if we just kept JPJ there at center, man, and really molded him, dude, I think he'd be one hell of a center. You know what I mean? I think he got the physicality. He got the dog in him, which you can't teach the dog. The dog got to come in you, and you could teach all the other shit after that. You know what I mean? And Meredith, you know what I mean? He was a really great guard. He was doing good at guard, and now we switched everybody over. And just because they seem fit, well, hey, maybe this guy's good at guard and this guy's just good at center, and that's what it is. But we're over here changing shit just based on how people look and the size of them and the way they move. You know what I mean? But Jackson Powers Johnson, dude, he showed us what he was at center. He had a lot of potential, man, to be a really great center, I think, in my eyes for the Raiders. And not only that, but in the whole NFL, dude, like if we're to let him go just based on he gets a sour attitude or so-called Brennan Carroll, whoever it is, you know what I mean? I don't even think it's Brennan Carroll anymore. Now, at this point, after watching those pressers, is obviously Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll. They both think JPJ is not fit for center. And they obviously, if they're starting this guy and Jordan Meredith at center, obviously they think that's the best fit for the team. You know what I mean? They've been doing this shit for a while, guys. Pete Carroll, he's seen a ton of centers, how they need to be, how they need to move and things like that. You know what I mean? So it's a tough situation. You know what I mean? I want to trust the process and Pete, but then again, it's like, dude, if we have one guy that's doing better at this position, let's just keep it there and rock out with it, man, and see how it goes. But yeah, guys, I just want to get in here real quick, man. Touch up on that little presser right there, man. Both of those pressers pretty much gave us guys the answers blatantly on why they don't think JPJ's fit for center for this team. If you guys haven't checked those videos out, man, make sure you guys go and check those videos out. Not only that, but guys, we do got a giveaway coming out at 500 subs, man. We're giving out 2 hats once we hit 500 subs. So I really appreciate everybody coming here rocking out with me. Let me know what you guys think, man, about this answer, man. Because this really was the answer to all the questions for the offensive line. And now that we got them, it's time to rock with it, guys. It's time to roll with it. And it's time to move on. You know what I mean? We're going to have to deal with this probably the rest of the year. Unless Jordan Meredith does something really out of the ordinary. But it is what it is, guys. You can go Raiders, man. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Appreciate everybody coming here rocking me tonight. You guys have a good one, man.